Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is NYC Mayor De Blasio urgently calls on residents to immediately reduce electric use to avoid blackouts amid heat wave. Yeah, so Dick Blasio, yes, I do call him that because that's my nickname for him. He's calling on residents to immediately reduce electric use to avoid blackouts amid heat wave. So, and as you can see, here's this little sign here. It says power outage. This little sign here. New York Mayor Bill De Blasio urgently called on New Yorkers to reduce electric use to avoid blackouts amid a sweltering heat wave. Yes, so this is what Dick Blasio is urgently calling upon. He's calling on New Yorkers to reduce electric use to avoid blackouts and a sweltering heat wave. So all the residents, who's ever left there, are not allowed to have their fans on. They're not allowed to have their air conditioning on. And he's sitting in a mansion with his air conditioning. Something's not right with that part. Our electric system is dealing with real strain right now because of the severity of heat we are experiencing today after 4 days in a row of intense heat, De Blasio said. Also, now he's crying and crying about the heat of 4 days in a row, intense heat. And he's saying our electric system is dealing with real strain right now because of the severity of heat. Well, if he would, why should he care? New York City is going empty because of him, because nobody can put up with him no more. Why do you think Manhattan is empty? Everybody's moving to Florida, Texas, or Arizona, or wherever other red states they're moving to because of him. LaGuardia temperature 98 degrees has set a record. We have a real challenge on our hands. Immediately reduce the use of electricity in your homes or business. This is very serious stuff. We need to assure our electric supply is protected and avoid any disruption. The only disruption there is in New York City is Dick Blasio. That's the only disruption. Because he's telling residents, don't use your air conditioner, don't use your fan. Excuse him. And without air, these people are going to die because of him. People may have some serious health issues that they need air. And he's telling people to immediately reduce your electric? Really? How would he feel if somebody told him, oh, you got to turn your air conditioning off? How would he feel? And he's over here telling the residents, oh, well, you got to reduce the use of electricity in your home or business. No, they don't have to, because if people have serious health conditions, they need air. The extreme heat will hopefully break early tomorrow morning. Let's get to that point safely. Oh yeah, nothing is ever safe with Dick Blasio around. Nothing is ever safe with him. He's allowing the city to burn. He's allowing Antifa/BLM, because you can't forget them. He's allowing every part of that city get burned down because he doesn't even give a crap about anything no more. So whoever's running against Dick Blasio, kick him out of office. Please kick him out so you can have a conservative there. Power outages were reported in parts of New York City on Wednesday and left residents in Brooklyn without air conditioning. See what I mean? Residents in Brooklyn don't have no air conditioning because they were told, oh, turn it off. And this is what Dick Blasio had done. Power outages were reported in parts of New York City. Oh, because Dick Blasio doesn't do nothing about it. And what are people going to do for air now? What are they going to do? They have to sit there in their homes for days without air conditioning because of the alleged heat wave. Scattered power outages were reported in several parts of New York City Wednesday amid another day of excessive heat. Well, what did you expect? It's summertime. It's supposed to be hot in New York City. Nobody said it was going to be cold overnight. It's summer. It's supposed to be hot. My kind of weather. I don't live in New York City. I live out 8 hours from it, but I still love summer weather. Of course, there's going to be scattered power outages were reported in several parts of New York City. An outage left traffic lights dark and residents without air conditioning in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, in the area underneath the BQE around Vandervoort Street. So there was a traffic light that was left in the dark and residents without air conditioning in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, in the area underneath the BQE. I don't know if that's a bridge, a building, I don't know. Around Vandervoort Street. Indications were that the power could remain out for much of the day. So much of the day the power could remain out. Hopefully they better get some air soon. Because people with health concerns, yes, they do need air. Con Edison reduced voltage by 8% to certain neighborhoods in Queens, while crews worked to repair equipment. The utility was asking customers throughout New York City and Westchester County to conserve energy during the heat wave. So there's Con Edison. Con Edison did reduce the voltage by 8% to certain neighborhoods in Queens, while crews worked to repair equipment. Also, the utility was asking customers throughout New York City and Westchester County to conserve energy during the heat wave. The voltage reduction covers an area bounded by the Grand Central Parkway on the north, Jamaica Bay on south, the Nassau County line on the east, and Queen Boulevard and the Van Wyck Expressway on the west. And so the voltage reductions covers an area bounded, and it's by the Grand Central Parkway on the north, the Jamaica Bay on the south, and the Nassau County line on the east, and Queen Boulevard and the Van Wyck Expressway on the west. So those are the areas that covers the area bounded. And these people really need to find somewhere to cool off, because, I don't know, go to your local shelter if they have air conditioning, do something, because you really can't go a whole day without air, especially with people that have serious health concerns that need air, or if somebody's on oxygen that uses electric, they need that immediately, because this is not helping any. Leave your comments below. I am out.